Wow, this is the J. King multi-gemstone reversible necklace. This is the first time Jay has ever done anything like this in his 26 years. So we are so honored to have this beautiful modern necklace. Look at the size of those stones. Aren't they just absolutely drop dead gorgeous? So I'm gonna show you the choices that you have today. So this is your beautiful petrified wood. It is stunning. We're talking millions of years old, and I'll let Jay get into that. We also have this beautiful cool blue, which is blue lace agate. And I wore this on Sunday during a fashion TS, got so many compliments. It's stunning. And then I love them all. I have this one on today. This is the Mookaite, and it's just so pretty. I just think of the desert when I look at that, with that beautiful kind of cranberry, burgundy, mustard yellow, and the greens. And I'm telling you, the fact that you can wear it two different ways, it perhaps is one of the most versatile necklaces that J. King has ever offered. It's $99.98 today, which is a big deal. Let me explain why. Because at first, we were going to, our buyers have this at $129. And they just kept working with Jay. He's so wonderful, and said, can we bring it down a little bit more? So we have this incredible, crazy price for you at $99.98. Look at the size of those stones. So it will go back up to the regular price at midnight of $139.50, but we have 5 flex for you, so you get this beauty home for just $20. And I want you to see it in person because it's it's mesmerizing. You really can't take your eyes off of it. I absolutely love it. I want to show you over here, and I'm trying to wear it all. We have lots of options for you where you can get a matching stud earring, you can get a matching drop earring to match back. We also have the stretch bracelets that are absolutely beautiful and comfortable. You don't have to know anyone's size. And then we have these stunning cuffs at the bottom, which is like a museum quality piece. And then we also have the rings for you, sizes 5 through 7. Remember, if you want to get it as a set, everything is at an economical, affordable price, because this is something that belongs, you know how you go to those museums and you go into the boutiques and you're like, wow, and you got it on vacation and everybody's going to ask you, where did you get that? Well, welcome to J. King's boutique. So J. King, as you know, has been all around the world to find rare mine finds. So he pilots his own plane, and he's looking spiffy today. I talked to him just a little bit earlier, and wow, Jay, I love your pink top. I love your shirt. I matched my fingernail polish with your pink. But how are you? How are you holding up? And congratulations on an incredible today's special. I'll get a count on how many we've sold since midnight, but it's been on fire.
You know, it's just a phenomenal deal. I don't choose my shirt, Shelly does. So you know, like, if there's anything that, like, how I look good or anything like that, really has nothing to do with me personally, just so you know.
Well, we have sold a little over 3,600 of these, Jay, and I want you to tell us how special this is, because I know this came from your own personal collection. I have on this beautiful Mookaite, but tell us about your discovery and your personal collection that you're sharing with us today.
Okay, so you know, in order not to confuse people, I think we go one design at a time. And with the materials, this is Mookaite. And just to own something in Mookaite is kind of cool, because when people ask you what that is, you could say Mookaite. I don't know anywhere really, any local jewelry store or anything that you can walk in and ask for Mookaite and expect to see anything. I love what you're doing there, Debbie, too, is that you're demonstrating the fact that you're buying one necklace, one design, but you also have the versatility of you got a 2 3/4 inch extender chain, so you can wear it higher, you can wear it lower. But what we've done is, on one side we've faceted it, and then the other side we've done the smooth, high polish. It's all 3-dimensional. Now this, we went from Mookaite. This is lapis and blue lace agate. What makes this so unique and so different are the materials. The lapis material that you're seeing in here, as well as the blue lace agate, are both from my private collection. When I say private collection, this is material that I've collected for up to 20 years, some of it maybe even a little longer, that is not commercially available on the market at this time. I don't know anywhere you can get blue lace agate. If you see this now, do you see the actual lacing in that? That is the creme de la creme That is the top grade material that was available in that. This is kind of like my last, really kind of my last hurrah on this material. You will not find it on the market at all. And I'm talking the commercial market in my world. There is nobody that has that material. That's material that I got from the Swanson family in Africa. A lot of it's over 20 years old. And this is the kind of material that they had originally. Where it had that, that's why, you know, actually the blue lace came from, is that beautiful, beautiful lacing. And then anybody who's actually viewed us for a while, you know, I've been, for the last few years, been talking about lapis. It's not you can't get lapis. We just finally got moved into our new house, which I don't even want to get into. It's been a 2.5-year project, but we even have lapis tile in our home. But you know, I'm going to take shots of that to show you that's the lapis that's available. It's the kind of things it's the kind of lapis you make tile for your walls out of. It's not jewelry grade, and that's the whole thing, the essence here. All of this lapis material that you're seeing here is AAA, AA, or A grade. It doesn't get any better. It's the top of the top. And that is what is just gone off the market. You just don't see it anymore. It's just not available. It's not out there. You know, you just can't buy it. And this is a perfect example. I'm not getting really a great buff on this, but this is the kind of material that you just don't see. Everything you're seeing now is more like a denim lapis, where it's a very, very light blue. It's not really, you know, the higher grade materials. And that, I have to tell you, on all of these, okay, what they all have in common is the fact that they're all materials that are not readily available. They're not commercially available. The only reason that we're able to bring them to you is because of how we work and being able to, over the years, this partnership that we have here with our viewers has allowed us to stockpile and put things back and put things away. I love the size of this.
It's huge. It
is just massive. but as you were alluding to, when we open this up, you know, do you realize, and when we start showing the upsell items, the items that go back to this, I think that the reality of the value of this is going to just become crystal clear. You know, we have a very niche business, and you know, I don't really know anybody that does exactly what we do. But we go right mine direct. The furthest I get away from a rough source is maybe like with the lapis. I can't go into the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan and deal with the locals, right? But this right here, that is one of my sources that we go, and they're from Pakistan, and they actually we get it to an area where we can go into and we can work it and we hand pick it. That was shot a few years ago. If I could go back to those days of that, I would just, every time I see that picture, I go, oh my God. You know, those days are just gone. You're not going to get it. You know, as you go forward, even with lapis with us, is toward the end of the year and then next year, will you see lapis? Absolutely. I have enough material that I'll use, but it's going to be enjoyed, like cabochons. As far as neckwears, and especially something that is this massive, forget it. But originally, when, you know, like on a today's special, these take, you know, like you start them actually years out, you know, is acquiring the rough. But, you know, this was designed last year is when we actually designed it and started working on it. It takes a massive amount of time to actually get something approved as a today's special.
Right.
And it is just that, it's special for that day. But they came back to us. We worked so hard. I can't tell you. I wore out the lead on I don't know how many pencils, trying to be able to work the deal when we could bring it in. Like you said, originally it was going to be about 129. They came to us and said, look, you know, we want just a crazy deal, crazy. So we worked together, and this was actually last minute.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And they're giving us, you couldn't build this, honestly. You honestly, as the manufacturer, you could not build it and sell it for this price and actually buy food for anybody in the family. Okay.
I agree. and And Jay, I'm so impressed with this because I have it, so on my hand, this is the polished side. You see, it's a very smooth polish. On my neck, I have it on the faceted side. So if you want to see some sparkle, you just switch it to the faceted side. So faceted, think sparkle, think bold, and it's just so pretty. I mean, that beautiful mookaite has become my favorite of the day, but then on Sunday, my favorite was the blue lapis. But look at how you have two ways to wear it. The faceted is a little dressier. The smooth polish can be very boho chic. Either one is a bold necklace. But I also want you to look at, so I'm gonna show you again on the polish. I'm just gonna flip it over and you're going to see the faceted side. Jay's never done this before, you guys, so let me give you the item number. I want you to get this home and see it in person. It's one of a kind. It is an heirloom piece, 755-838. If you're new to HSN, welcome, by the way. A lot of you on Facebook are deciding which ones that you want, but put that in the search bar. Shout out to Annie Shelton, Deanne Slattery, Lucy Hunter. She says, wow, Jay, that is beautiful. So if you wanna call in and show Jay some love, please give us a call. We'd love to hear your testimonial because these are one-of-a-kind pieces, and I want you to tell the story. This mookaite is my favorite one of the hour, but I'm gonna go right over here to my left, and I want you to tell the story of the petrified wood. At midnight with Adam, this was the #1 seller, and you can't go wrong with either one you get, but just the history of this is so impressive, Jay.
Well, okay, and what makes this so unique and so different is these are all petrified woods, but they're all petrified woods from the United States. This came from the Johnson family, Phil Johnson's private collection. All this material was collected in the 60s and the 70s. Phil was a world-renowned petrified wood expert. I mean, he was the go-to guy. You know, I've often said this with Phil. He used to just make my mind spin, you know, when I would talk to him. His knowledge was just amazing, especially in petrified woods, but in geology overall. But he, you know, literally has forgotten or had forgotten more about petrified wood than I'll probably ever know in my entire lifetime. What makes this so unique and so different, each one is uniquely different in their own right. You have up to 6 different varieties of petrified woods and petrified materials from his collection. Here again, these were all gathered in the 60s and the 70s. They're not available. You can't even back then when we acquired this collection. We acquired this collection about 20 years ago. Is when Phil came to us. There were so many people that were trying to buy just certain parts of the collection. And Phil came to us and graciously said, look, I know that you guys can really do justice to this. I wanted to find a good home. So we did a deal and we got the whole collection. Now, that being said, this is kind of like our last hurrah. So we just don't have, we've been working this material for 20 years. I just don't really have any bulk left of anything. Every one of these, you can see there, every one of them is individually different in their own right. There'll be no 2 of them identically, exactly. You can't do it. They're all natural materials. These are natural petrified woods. But the big thing is they're not available. You can't buy them. Even as a manufacturer, there is nobody that can make this because they can't get the material. You literally cannot buy this material. That's how rare this is. And I wanted to do something really special. We did a combination of all the 6 that we had remaining. And for people that don't know what petrified wood is where you had an organic material, which is trees or wood, or in the green case, it was actually a swamp, right? That over 30 to 50 million years old has become fossilized. So where the organic material was replaced with minerals, and the unique thing about petrified woods or petrified anything is the fact that how they get the color is from the original organic material.
Oh,
so
wow.
The green there in the swamp bog, that was actually the chlorophyll in those plants, which gives it the hue. Do you see that though with the fascinating, you know, you're just barely touching it. It sparkles, it gleams, all of them. These are natural petrified woods. They're so incredibly rare.
You guys, this is a rarity in itself because Jay's just never done it in his 26 years. A reversible necklace that is so yummy and delicious. It has all this history. $20 to get this home. Go to hsn.com. We're busy on the phones. And order yours today because it is a one-of-a-kind piece. I love that I can wear this on the sparkle side, and I'm going to put them side by side. Or, do you see the difference? So one is sparkling. That's one side. The one that I have actually around my neck. And then if you put it on the reverse side, the smooth polish, it's the same necklace, two different looks. You just decide if you want to sparkle that day or if you want that smooth polish side. Do you see that? I just think they're yummy and they're delicious. And Jay, I would try to do the two. Listen, we have Betty from Virginia who got the Mookite, which is what I'm wearing. I want to welcome Betty. Betty, welcome to the show. Say hi to Jay King.
Thank you. I want to say hi to two beautiful ladies and to Jay. And I want to tell him that my niece has graduated to be a nurse practitioner. And she's taking the board today. And I got her the necklace, the drop earrings, and the cuff bracelet for her graduation. She loves sort of Southwestern jewelry. And this jewelry sort of reminds me of a sunset.
It does.
And I think it's absolutely beautiful. And Jay, I want to thank you again for what you do. It's so special. And when you wear your jewelry, you don't just feel like you're wearing jewelry. You're wearing something special because it's made by hand, and it just makes you feel special when you wear it.
Well, thank you so much. You know, I appreciate that. And here again, you know, it's a huge team effort. But the fact is, the key thing is we can find and we can make our designs and everything. But it's you enjoying what we do and enjoying our art, and that is what makes everything really gel and come together, is the fact that you obviously appreciate it and you understand it. And that I couldn't have put it better. I mean, that's kind of what we're trying to do, is we take natural things, and we like to do things that are unique, different, unusual, that you're not going to see. You're not going to see yourself coming and going on everything. I mean, in fact, the only way that you can buy these designs is actually here on the MindFind Show. We don't sell them anywhere else. We don't make them for anybody else, so that you're really getting exclusive pieces. And also, as you know, we don't make tens of thousands of anything, right? This is all done by hand from scratch. So it really is, even if we wanted to, we couldn't do it. So you get three beautiful choices here, and it's a great look. And thank you so much for sharing that.
And I want to tell you that I have given so much of your jewelry to my sisters, my nieces, and they all love it. And not only has it brought me joy, but it's brought them joy, and I enjoy giving it to them. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and Jay, just keep on keeping on.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, and you're so generous, and I love what you do. Thank you for taking the time to give us a call. You have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Virginia. So she picked up the Mookite. You guys, it's stunning. It's mesmerizing. Get it home. This is the polished side. You flip it over. This is your sparkle side. 2-in-1, $20 to get it home. So Virginia, she ordered the Mookite. I think she's so generous to get these as gifts. But let me show you your final choices again today, okay? Don't forget about this beautiful petrified wood, millions of years old, all petrified wood. This is absolutely stunning. Then we have this blue, beautiful, very popular blue lace agate that is most popular in this cell, this presentation. You guys are picking this up like crazy. And then also, of course, you have the beautiful Mookite, which is what I have on. Over 4,000 sold so far. So over half the quantity is already gone with the today's special today. So do not wait on this. Let me show you the rings that actually match. So these are all the rings that are absolutely beautiful. And Jay, so if you got the blue lapis,